On a very sad Sunday, September 29, 2024, in Da Nang, Vietnam, we lost a young and great metaphysical teacher. He was my mentor, Imhotep. He was only 34 years old. His funeral took place on October 18, 2024, in France. As Marifano Family Network and practitioners of Afro-cosmic applied metaphysics, we know that a human is a biological entity serving as a localized point of consciousness. Imhotep was a master wave collapser. He took the field of infinite ancestral possibilities, wisdom and understanding, invention and creation, a history that has been buried under the debris of aesthetic enemy forces. And through his intent and frequency, he forced it into a singular physical material reality for millions to see, to learn, and also to repent of forgetting their ancestors. A memorial in honor of his legacy, a virtual vigil, is going to be held on the 28th of February. We are showing you here where it is going to be hosted. You can also copy QR code given here, and you can also connect via Zoom links. We are showing, and we will show the links in our description. Mr. Imhotep was a beloved content creator, educator, truth teller, and keeper of African history and wisdom. We understand that he journeyed very well. His major works included the books My African Icons. You can get it from Amazon. It was particularly designed to introduce readers, children and young adults to significant figures in African history who are often omitted from mainstream education. His other work, The Tales of Imhotep, a series of illustrated stories that blend ancient wisdom, folklore, and traditional values into modern narratives. He has a very, very, very present digital footmark. You can't miss it if you are searching for our identity. He is widely recognized for his high-quality digital content on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, where he uses his forensic understanding to resurrect the golden ages of ancient Africa and many other ancient civilizations and the historical origins of many symbols. My African Icons, Great People in Black History, The Tales of Imhotep, Illustrated Wisdom. You can go to many of these sources that we are sharing here. You can go to Amazon and get his books. Imhotep understood linguistic forensics. He knew that the icons of our ancient ancestors were not just art. They were calibration of power. By restoring the African icons, he was essentially recording the biological machinery of our youth. He was destroying the god lies that suggested we began in chains and that we were primitive, but he aligned us with our uncreated truth. Every video he edited, every book he authored was a strike against the entropy and the dissolution of our collective memory. Since European academics have taken over world history, he taught, they have been telling the story of Hamid from a Delta post-invasion perspective. Then he says, I am telling it from a Nubian upper Kemetic perspective. That's the right way to tell the history, the story of our civilization. They are all lying if they don't tell you from that perspective. So he resurrected images before AI started to come and showed original images and the descendants of these people. He showed here Karederangu, the mother of Imhotep, same with other Africans today, with their dreadlocks, or weaves, if you want to say. And one of the ancient rulers, Huni, meaning firewood, and also similar to the president of the Gambia, West Africa, around 2017. Then he says here, did you know that during his reign, Pharaoh Merenenre of the 6th dynasty elected Kwana or Wana, king of Tarseti, Nubia, as the new vizier, prime minister of Abahamit. Evidence that the Hamites, Nubians, or Ethiopians or Kushites were not foreigners, but same people. By reclaiming and popularizing African history and mythology, Imhotep corrected historical narratives, restored the golden ages of Africa, used storytelling and visual forensics to decolonize the mind and awaken ancestral memory. He emphasized that the achievements of African ancestors in science, architecture, and governance have been systematically erased or edited or credited to the Greeks or Europeans or Asians. Do you know? Here is what he says. In his book, Ancient Egyptian Hieroglyphic Dictionary, Wallace Bash admits that the Kemetic language can't be Semitic Asiatic in origin because it contains too many words used to express fundamental relationships, feelings, and beliefs that are peculiarly African and foreign to Semitic language or Semitic peoples. It could only be invented by the oldest Africans from the Nile Valley, who, he added, came from the Great Lakes region. So whenever you go to some of these posts, you see he put his signature here, M.R. Imhotep. You can see that again, M.R. Imhotep. And he says, why Imhotep? And he says, the medical writings of Imhotep are the oldest medical documents written today. Imhotep's books were stolen from Africa and are presently at Karl Marx University in Leipzig, Germany. Imhotep wrote over 10 volumes on holistic treatments, diets, and foods over 2,000 years before Hippocrates, European father of medicine, was born. So the real father of medicine is the African Imhotep or Imhotep. He continues to reclaim and show proof by saying and putting up images before AI and before all these funny tricks are there. So did you know the oldest writing system was developed by Africans not 6,000 years ago, but 60,000 years ago in Deep Clough, South Africa, Mzansi. This system was made of identifiable symbols that communicated a message such as the names of communities. These symbolic patterns were engraved on ostrich egg shells. He signs again his signature. Did you know scientists discovered that genes HEC2 and OCA2, which are associated with light skin, eyes, and hair in Europeans, arose in Africa as early as 1 million years ago and spread later to Europeans and Asians. Many of the gene variants that cause light skin in Europe have origins in Africa. This was said by a geneticist, Jewish geneticist, Tishkov, and he signs off like that. Did you know in 2012 scientists tested the mummy of Ramesses the third, pharaoh of the 20th dynasty? They discovered that the king belongs to the haplogroup E1B1A. You have probably never heard about this information before. Mainstream media completely ignored it. E1B1A is the most frequent among black Africans. That's what he was teaching, restoring our heritage. He lived in Mahatic visual life, and he practiced Mahatic principles, the 42 laws. For instance, he loved the 35th and 36th principles of Mahati. I have not spoken angrily or arrogantly. I have not cursed anyone in thought, word, or deeds. And so, M.R. Imhotep also, we give you utterance 373. Oh ho, oh ho, rise up, M.R. Imhotep. Take your head, collect your bones, gather your limbs, shake the earth from your flesh. You shall not die abroad, nor shall Asiatics inter you. Your tomb shall be among the royal children. Stand at the gates. He gasps and grabs your hand, takes you into heaven dimensions to your father Guvu. This pyramid text, you shall not die, M.R. Imhotep. So again, those who want to attend the virtual memorial of M.R. Imhotep, please do not forget these are the times, London times, and the memorial is shared virtually, and you can go and connect and participate. And an interactive Zoom gathering with facilitated breakthrough rooms for grief, processing, reflection, community connection, and collective dialogue on how to carry forward Mr. Imhotep's educational mission is gonna be given. So the live stream is going to be shown here, what we are showing here. This is, please capture this. We shall share also on the in our description. The live stream on youtube.com/8camjives. Please note that that's where the live stream will be beaming. It's Metaphysical Family Network. We say the legendary Mr. Imhotep creation continues and goes on. You are not gone. You have simply returned to the field, to the waters of Inyunyu, from which you once collapsed the truths that you shared to the whole world. Your work speaks for you all the times. Mr. Imhotep, rebranding Africa. Today we say we are very confident you traveled safely past the Duat. Your works speaks for you all times and shall forever teach those who are willing to learn. Mr. Imhotep, we are not going to say rest in peace, but we are going to say journey safely, continue to work with many who are now striving to teach the truths. As a member of Metaphysical Family Network, manager to P. Preacher Rabbi LM Kunikani Mjaganja, I say till we meet again, partner with the scholars, teachers, and the researchers like Mr. Imhotep. And as we continue to participate, to watch, to act, to work, to restore, we can never forget the legendary works and the continuous works and eternal efforts of scholars par excellence, my mentor, my teacher, Mr. Imhotep. Well, everything comes to an end. We want to thank you and say thank you for watching, for liking, for subscribing. Leave a comment. Please remember to watch and to participate on the virtual vigil that is coming in 2 days' time. The Zoom link will be shared in our description. Thank you for watching our videos to inherit everything that we need and to remember that we are kings and queens who have just fallen into amnesia, but the giant is rising and waking up. Stay well, stay cool, continue work. Mr. Imhotep. Ameni.
Marifado remembers the frequency of an icon.
Rest in peace.
Mr. Imhotep.